Give me one. Also wanted to change one thing on my mic real fast. Check, 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 check. Check, check. Check. I don't know, listening back on the other recordings, it feels like the mic is too low, or too high. Body feels heavy. Should probably go to sleep for the day. That thingy on your phone was some red eyeball icon, right? Right. We ended up in that weird place when we used this nav app, right? Found it on my phone too. I don't even remember installing it. That's creepy. Real. What is this thing? Think it's being downloaded on its own somehow? It's dangerous to use something without knowing what it is. But with it, we can go to that weird place, right? Seems like it. Basically, it's gonna depend on how we use it. But first, we gotta find evidence for the beatings. I'm counting on you, alright? Don't go ditching school on me. I feel exhausted. Maybe it's because of this metaverse.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I thought about resuming our previous conversation tonight. That is why I have summoned you. What are your thoughts? Are you becoming accustomed to this place?
Yeah.
Ah, glad to hear it. It seems you have nerves of steel. The goal of your rehabilitation is to thwart the fated ruin. However, such a feat cannot be done by you alone.
Up on her.
Today, you entered a partnership with someone who awoke to the same power, did you not?
mean Ryuji?
Involving yourself with others is an important foundation for your recovery. You've done well. That said, I am not advising the formation of superficial relationships. It must not be a frivolity, but a ring of those who would, by morals or faith, lend you their strength. In other words, they are bonds with those who have been robbed of their places to belong. The expansion of said ring will, in return, help you mature as well.
Personas are the strength of heart. The stronger the bonds that surround you, the more power your personas will gain.
There are countless people in the city who have talents that a weakling like you doesn't. You better rack that noggin of yours and get them on your side. We'll change that into power.
Confidants are people who you trust, who share a similar goal. You can find these people in places like school or around town. By forming bonds with people by visiting them multiple times, earning their trust and proving your value. Once you've formed a bond, you can open the menu with triangle and select confidant to check the strength of your relationships.
Indeed,
Not much,
you
just
should be prepared to use
started this
even
again.
myself, or your ambitions will not come to fruition. We have a deal then.
Feels like Igor has high expectations of me.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Fool persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Prison Master, Fool. Wild Talk allows you to negotiate with shadows after performing a holdup. Earn bonus EXP when fusing personas based on their Arcana's Confidant rank.
Alright.
You've unlocked the full Confidant. You've learned the ability Wild Talk from Igor. People you have formed a bond with have special Confidant abilities. Your Confidant rank indicates the strength of your trust with someone. As this rank increases, more of their Confidant abilities will be unlocked. Press triangle to open the menu, then select Confidant. From there you can check each Confidant's Arcana, rank, and abilities.
Well, you will understand it all in due time. Continue devoting yourself to your rehabilitation.
Alright man, have a good night.
Now this conversation's over.
Thanks for the drink.
Get lost, inmate.
And thanks for the lurk.
How annoying. We've barely started high school and already they're making us play at a volleyball rally? And why are they pitting us against the teacher team? Kamoshida's gonna crush us. We get to see his technique live and in person though. We should totally get spiked on. Yeah, okay. You're gonna get your face smashed in. Just look at how banged up the volleyball team is. What the hell goes on during their practices?
Abuse.
Okay, quiet down.
As you all know, today is the volleyball rally. Head to the gymnasium once you've changed, got it? Yeah, let's beat these kids.
Man, you still got it, coach. Thanks. Let's go for one more.
Still sticks out. Hasn't changed a bit.
Pretty boring. Right?
Reminds me of,
Sorry.
Meet the Foggers.
Hey, are you alright? Someone, take him to the nurse's office.
He'll pay soon enough.
Alright, let's resume the match.
Let's see if we can kill a kid next.
That asshole's acting like a king over here, too. Get to know each other better, my ass. It's just a one-man show for him to stroke his ego. Oh, and how he acted like he was worried about Mishima. Oh, what an abusive D-bag. Well, anyways, now's our chance to go look for the guys we saw were slaves yesterday. Let's look for the faces we saw at the castle. All the members of the team should be here today. I'll be sure to find someone to spill about Kamoshida's physical abuse. Just you wait, asshole.
Where are you searching?
The first one that popped out was a guy from Class D, so let's start from there. That's your class. Hopefully you can get him to talk without any issues. People have been avoiding me lately, so... Oh, but you're kind of in the same boat, huh?
You can use quick travel by bringing up the map with R1 and selecting the location you want to move to. Let's just search. Mr. Kamoshida's gonna play again, right? When's his next match? Let's get there early. I want to see his awesome moves up close. I know, just what you'd expect from a gold medalist. If we cheer for him, maybe he'll even look over at us. I just know he will, and I bet he'll remember our faces too. Mr. Kamoshida is always nice to girls. It does seem like he talks to the girls on the volleyball team, and that's new first year a lot. And I want to get to know an Olympic medalist too. There's still time until the next match. This is such a drag. The people who don't have any matches left are allowed to go home. Maybe I'll just skip out. You're up against Mr. Kamoshida's team next, right? I think everyone would notice if you weren't there. Yeah, I know. I don't want to attract that kind of attention to myself either. But even if I do play, I know Mr. Kamoshida will send some serious spikes my way. The teacher's spike was incredible. Hey, is he always like that? Isn't that kind of scary? Yeah, it is until you get used to it. People on the volleyball team get those kind of injuries. And you guys have got it tough. Only if you look him in the eye.
What? Are you skipping out on the volleyball rally? I guess I expected from you, Transfer.
Hey, that's the guy who was over at that castle.
You too, Sakamoto? What do you guys want?
How did you get injured?
It's from practice. What does that have to do with anything?
Kamoshida did it to you, right? Look, I ain't gonna tell anyone you squealed. Just tell us about how Kamoshida's abusing you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you afraid?
I'm not. You guys are talking complete nonsense.
Don't try and hide it. We already know.
You know? You have proof.
Well,
This is ridiculous. Please, leave me alone. You're really bothering me.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's go. That injury ain't normal, and he still won't fess up. Crap. If we keep going at this pace, the ball game's gonna end.
Let's split up.
Guess that'd be faster. I'll check the practice building for people before clubs start. You handle the classroom building. There's a third year on the volleyball team that I remember. I think he's in 3C? He was getting beat pretty badly at the castle. He might have some injuries here, too. Anyways, I'll hit you up if I find anything. See ya.
You should stay away from him. He's apparently a psycho.
She'll let Ryuji handle the practice building. Got nothing over here in this area. How about you? Not yet. We'll keep at it. Wonder if we can track down some third years and ask them. I don't see anyone on my end, so check around where you are.
Get lost, loser.
1A, 1B, C. This is a first year classroom. There's nothing in particular that I need to do here. I thought I was on the third floor. But maybe first year is on the first floor and... That's awkward. I don't see any students with any noticeable injuries. Everyone's saying a lot of bad stuff about that transfer student in your class, Anne. I know, I hate rumors already, but they're only gonna get more and more complex as time goes on. I wonder if he's alright. I hope he's not letting it get to him too much. That's just like you, Shio. Always worrying about other people before yourself.
Yeah.
Kinda like when you were there for me. We don't have club today, do we? Forgot to tell the first years. Come on, man, you better get up to the 3rd floor quick. See any students with noticeable injuries? Oh, maybe he's on the other side. I don't know. It's a practice building. No time for detours. Alright, seriously, where is this kid? It looked like it hurt. Is their practice always like that? I know, right? That guy was like all bruises. It's amazing they don't quit, and when you ask if they're okay, they get super pissed. Dude, not so loud. I mean, it's the fastest way to get to college recommendation, right? Just let it go. Oh, there he is. Man, cleaning up after volleyball rally is gonna be such a goddamn pain. Now, what do you mean? Got something to say? How'd you get hurt? It's from practice. Yeah, I know this guy. He's that transfer student who's been hanging out with Sakamoto. Oh, I get it. You're trying to snoop on Mr. Kamoshida, right? Look, our volleyball team performs at a national level. Of course our practices are going to be tough. Mr. Kamoshida's just dedicated to training us. Don't believe everything Sakamoto says. You sure it's not abuse? As if. Hey, we should stop talking to him. What if he loses it and starts attacking us? I heard he even carries a knife around. Who knows what he's capable of? How's it going? He refused. Him too? Man, everyone's too freaked out about Kamoshida. But I got a lead, a first year, new member. He just joined up, so he might not be all wrapped up in Kamoshida's web of bullshit yet. Go ask around with the first years and see if you can find him. You can view messages you've received by pressing square. An icon will appear on any unread messages. Only the 50 most recent chat threads will be saved. Old chats will automatically be deleted, so don't forget to read them. Huh? Yeah, I'm on the volleyball team. What do you want? Is Kamoshida abusing you?
Where'd you hear that?
What? Why would you say something like that? I mean, sure, Kamoshida's strict, but it's like this all for the other sports teams, right? The special coaching he gave Mishima Senpai was probably too far. Oh, I seriously don't know anything, sorry. Shima?
I can't do it.
Please, just stop talking to me. Ask someone else if you want to know anything more. Attention. Attention. All matches have concluded. Please get ready to go home for today. Damn it, we're out of time. How'd it go? Take a wild guess. So you didn't have any luck either? Okay, let's regroup for now. See you in the courtyard?
Can I talk to you for a sec?
What is it?
It'll be quick. Anyway, what's with you? Like how you were late the other day was a lie and all? There's that weird rumor about you too.
What do you want with him?
Right back at you. You're not even in our class.
We just happened to get to know each other.
What are you planning on doing to Mr. Kamoshida?
Huh? I see. I getcha. You're all buddy-buddy with Kamoshida after all.
This has nothing to do with you, Sakamoto.
If you found out what he's been doing behind your back, you'd dump him right away.
Behind my back? What's that supposed to mean?
You wouldn't get it.
Anyway, people are already talking about you two. I don't know what you're trying to pull, but no one's gonna help you. I'm warning you, just in case. That's all.
Why she gotta be so aggressive all the time?
You know her?
We just went to the same middle school. Anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I had no luck on my end. What about you? Did anything like someone's name turn up?
Mishima.
Huh? Special coaching, huh? True. I always see the guy covered in bruises. Let's go talk to him before he leaves then. Hey, got a second? Sakamoto? And you too. Come on, we just want to chat. Kamoshida's been coaching you, huh? You sure it's not just physical abuse? Certainly not. What are you talking all polite for? Anyways, we saw him spike you today, right in the face.
That was just because I'm not good at the sport.
Still, that doesn't explain all the other bruises you've got. They're from practice. Is he forcing you to keep quiet?
That's...
What's going on here? Mishima, isn't it time for practice?
I'm not feeling well today.
What? Maybe you're better off quitting then. You're never going to improve that crappy form unless you show up to practice.
Didn't you hear? He ain't feeling well.
Shit.
Well, Mishima, are you coming to practice or not?
I'll go.
As for you, any more trouble and you'll be gone from this school for sure.
Bastard.
Same goes for you. Didn't the principal tell you to keep in line?
You have an amazing spike.
Just don't get in the way of my practice. All these unsettling rumors are making the students anxious after all.
Whose fault is that?
That's your own goddamn fault.
This won't get us anywhere. Let's go, Mishima. Shujin Academy is a place where those with aspirations come to learn. Unworthy students like yourselves don't have any right to be here. Get with the program.
Yes, sir.
That asshole. He's gonna pay for this.
There's no point.
Huh?
Proving that he's physically abusing us is meaningless. Everybody knows. The principal, our parents, they all know, and they all keep quiet about it.
This has gotta be a joke.
Don't be a pain. You don't understand what I'm going through. Shouldn't you, of all people, know that nothing's going to help?
Yeah, I know, right? I didn't believe even you broke your leg.
Damn it.
What now?
I'll try one more time to persuade the other guys. That's all I can do.
I'm worn out from all the stuff that happened today. I should probably head to sleep soon.
I should write something.
Save complete. Hey, this doesn't make any damn sense. The principal and even the parents know about the abuse. Why ain't anybody speaking up? Because volleyball. Yeah. Basically because Kamoshida's made volleyball team famous, yeah? Even so, they don't give him the right to do whatever he wants. He's beating kids up, and all they're allowed to do is endure. And that follower of his doesn't give one single shit. What follower? And Takamaki. You met her in the courtyard, remember? You should know her. I mean, she's in your class, dude. Oh, what a load of bull. I can't let it end like this. I'm gonna try and find someone who knows about what's going on with Kamoshida during break tomorrow. Just you watch. I ain't giving up. I'm beat from running around all day. Did you see Mr. Kamoshida's play yesterday? It was so awesome. I think I might ask for his autograph after school. I don't know if that's such a good idea. I hear that you shouldn't go near the PE faculty office. People say you can hear weird sounds like screaming even though no one's in there. What? It's probably just a rumor spread by fans to scare the competition. So, about witnesses. I was wondering if we could get something out of Takamaki. Since she's with Kamoshida? No, that ain't why. You know how we didn't get a thing out of the volleyball team? I figured it'd be a good idea to talk to someone who knows them. Takamaki's BFF's with the starter, a girl named Suzui. I tried to talk to that girl during break, but I got nothing. That's why we should have Takamaki talk to her. Then again, I guess it'll be hard to get her to help us. Sorry, let me see what else I can come up with.
Shouldn't you be heading to volleyball?
Uh-huh.
That bruise above your eye. Is that from practice too?
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not pushing yourself too hard?
I'm okay. Volleyball's the only thing I can do right. Shouldn't you take that?
It's probably just my part-time job, I think.
I should get going.
Shiho, are you sure you're okay?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Today won't work. I'm not feeling so good. Sorry. Bye.
Hey, wasn't that Takamaki?
Rumor has it she's dating Kamoshida.
Seriously?
I heard people saw them in his car together.
You know, she seems pretty easy, huh? You think I'd have a chance too?
Wow.
Come on, dude. You can't go after Kamoshida's bitch.
Holy shit. What the hell?
What? Oh, I'm in the way, aren't I? Sorry.
Are you hurt?
Huh? Well... You don't look familiar. Could you be that transfer student from Class D? This might not be any of my business, but don't let the rumors get to you, okay?
They don't bother me.
I'm glad to hear that. My best friend is often misunderstood too.
all because of her looks. Sorry. I didn't mean to drag on like that. Anyway, I have to go to practice. I'll see you around.
Damn it. What the hell?
Did you find somebody?
Is that what it looks like? All of them kept saying the same shit Mishima was talking about. Kamoshida had to have told him something. At this rate, looks like we'll have to go to him directly.
We should have started with that.
I know. But seriously, isn't there something we can do? No way I'm gonna give in like this. Can you think of anything?
How about a sneak attack?
Oh, that'd be fine if we could do it without getting caught, but if we did, we'd be seriously done for. You got any other ideas?
We should call the cops.
So you want to tell them about the castle? They'd never believe us. Have any other ideas? What do we do?
Let's punish the king.
The king? You mean that other world's Kamoshida? I didn't think of that, but is there any meaning to...
I finally found you!
Morgana? Sweet.
You say something?
Don't think you can get away with not paying me back for helping you.
That voice... Is that you, Morgana?
How dare you up and leaving me the other day?
The cat's talking?
I am not a cat! This is just what happened when I came to this world. It was a lot of trouble finding you two.
Wait, you came to our world? Does that mean you've got a phone?
You don't need one when you're at my level. I did get pretty lost making my escape, though.
That aside, why can you talk? You're a cat!
How should I know?
You hearing this too?
Yeah. I said I should have. I should have said meow.
You guys are having a rough time of this, I heard you mention something about witnesses.
Oh, shut up!
You know, I could tell you a thing or two about what to do about Kamoshida. You were pretty close just a moment ago.
God, that condescending attitude. This thing's gotta be Morgana.
You were still doubting me?
God, quiet down!
We really have to be looking for a cat in a busy time like this?
I just heard a meow somewhere near here. Didn't you hear it?
Make sure you check every nook and cranny around.
Meow? Does that mean only us two can understand what you're saying?
Looks like it.
What the hell's going on? Anyways, what you were talking about earlier, is it for real?
You're quite the skeptic for being an idiot.
Hey, tell us more. Then again, this probably ain't the best place. Here, stick it in your bag for now. It should be just small enough to fit.
Hey! How dare you treat me like... Don't be so rough with me!
Enough of that! You said you know how we can do something about Kamoshida, right?
It has to do with what this guy was talking about earlier. You'll need to attack his castle.
What do you mean?
That castle is how Kamoshida views this school. He doesn't realize what happens in there, but it's deeply connected to the depths of his heart. Thus, if the castle disappears, it would naturally impact the real Kamoshida.
What'd happen?
A palace is a manifestation of a person's distorted desires. So, if that castle were no more...
Your desires would go away. Oh no, you'd become an honest man.
Precisely. You sure pick up things fast.
For real? He's gonna turn good? But is that really getting back at him?
Erasing a palace essentially means forcing the owner to have a change of heart. However, even though their warped wants disappear, the crimes they committed remain. Kamoshida will become unable to bear the weight of those crimes, and he'll confess them himself.
You for real? That's possible?
And since the palace will no longer exist, he'll forget what we did there as well. Not only will we be able to bring Kamoshida down, but there won't even be a trace of our involvement.
That's amazing! You are one incredible cat!
True. Except for the cat part.
So, how do we get rid of the palace?
By stealing the treasure held within.
Stealing?
I'll tell you more once you agree to go ahead with this. It's my most valuable secret plan, after all. If you want to help me out, I'll gladly teach you. What's your call?
Our luck's running dry looking for witnesses. Guess we have no choice but to go along.
Right.
Good. Oh, right. There's one more thing I should tell you. If we erase a palace, there is no doubt that the person's distorted desires will be erased as well. But desires are what we all need in order to survive. The will to sleep, eat, fall in love. Those sorts of things.
What are you getting at?
If all of those yearnings were to vanish, they'd be no different than someone who is shut down entirely. They may even die if they're not given proper care. So...
They might die?
Will you listen to everything I have to say first?
Would their death be our fault?
Aren't you determined enough to face those kinds of risks?
Hey, what do you think?
I don't want to kill him.
Of course not.
Sheesh. I come all this way and this is what I get. It's not like anyone will ever find out.
That's not the point. If we just go around secretly doing whatever we want, we'd be no better than that effing Kamoshida.
Isn't this your only option? I'll come back later. Make sure you've made your decision by then.
Man, we're getting all worked up for nothing. Damn it. I'll try and see if I can figure out another way. Come on, let's get out of here.
Yo, some of the guys in my class have been talking about the Suzui girl. Looks like rumors are going around about her and Kamoshida. If they're true, it's no wonder I couldn't get her to talk. Still, something about that doesn't seem right. What do you mean? It's just impossible. I've known about Takamaki and Suzui since middle school. There's just no way Kamoshida's their type, you know? So, gotta wonder where those rumors came from. Guess we'll get to it tomorrow. See ya. Wonder what the other students are saying. I should listen in as I go home. There's nothing that I need to do up ahead. Oh, Takamaki's always looking kind of unhappy whenever Mr. Kamoshida talks to her. Maybe she doesn't want to talk to him at school to show off how she's got him wrapped up around her finger. Ugh, gross. Oh, so that's what's going on. Wonder how far they've gone together.
Hey, that's him.
Saw that new transfer student hanging out with Sakamoto-kun, and the two of them are so scary. Doesn't look like the kind of guy who'd have a criminal record. Maybe he's one of those. You know, the people in those accidents, maybe he suddenly freaks out and attacks people. Huh? I don't think so. He's just been coming to school. Actually, it almost seems normal. And from what I hear, after you have a psychotic breakdown, you go brain dead and die right there.
Aoyama Ichome. This is Aoyama Ichome. Train doors are now closed.
Alright, let's just head back home.
Platform number 2, service to Asakusa is departing soon. Please watch your step.
Shucks.
Will you please give it a rest? I told you, I'm not feeling up to it. Wait, what? That's not what you promised. And you call yourself a teacher?
Shit.
This has nothing to do with Shiho. Shiho's starting position. Wait, were you listening?
Not on purpose.
Haven't you heard of privacy? No, I was out of line. Sorry. So, how much did you hear?
Something about a friend?
Shiho. It's nothing at all. Nothing.
Wonder what happened. Should follow her.
Stop following me! Just leave me alone!
Calm down.
Why? Why do you keep worrying about me?
Let's go somewhere safe.
What the heck? I really don't get you. I don't have anything to talk about with you. It was just an argument.
With Kamoshida? Seems like she's really stressed out.
Thank you very much! You've heard the rumors, haven't you? About Mr. Kamoshida. Everyone says we're getting it on. But that's so not true. That was him on the other line. I avoided giving him my number for the longest time. He told me to go to his place after this. You know what it means. If I turn him down, he said he'd take my friend off as a regular on the team.
What a piece of shit.
I've been telling myself this is all for Shiho's sake. I can't take it anymore. I've had enough of this. I hate him. But still, Shiho's my best friend. She's all I have left in that sorry excuse of a school. Tell me, what should I do? Sorry, I shouldn't have asked. It's not your problem. What am I saying? I've barely even talked to you before.
It's fine.
Huh? You're so weird. Usually everyone just ignores me. Are you really a bad person? I've heard people talking about you, but I just don't see it.
What are they saying?
That you assaulted someone. That you almost killed them. I kinda had a feeling they were all just exaggerations. You seemed lonely. Almost like you didn't belong anywhere. You're the same in that regard. Maybe that's why it was so easy for me to talk to you. Is there really no way for me to help Shiho? I wish he'd just change his mind. Like, forget about me and everything. As if something like that would ever happen.
That's too convenient.
I wasn't asking for a serious response. But I do feel a bit better now. I'm gonna head home. Don't tell anyone what I told you, okay? I'll try and think of a way to persuade Kamoshida. Well, thanks.
Suzui, are you leaving?
What is it?
Mr. Kamoshida's asking for you. He's in the PE faculty office.
What did he say?
I don't know. Well, I have to go.
On.
Kids are all like fucked up.
You're late. Where have you been?
Trains were delayed.
Don't give me those lies. By the way, you haven't been hanging around any bad influences, have you?
Actually made a friend.
Huh. Well, they've got to be pretty strange to want to spend time with you. Just make sure you're careful who your friends are, if you don't want them ruining your life. Ooh, look at the time. Seriously, think about how I feel having to stay up here waiting for you. Hey, I'm leaving. In the future, try not to come back so damn late. Understood?
What do you think about what Morgana told us? I don't know if I get all that stuff about stealing desires. Kamoshida's gonna turn, like, brain dead if we mess up, right? I mean, sure, I'm pissed at him. I don't know if I really want to kill the guy. Yeah, that's too much. For sure. I mean, maybe I'm just freaking out, but I don't want to end up a murderer because of shit. Oh well. I'll try and see if I can come up with some other way tonight.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's save here.